the power word that got me through my marathon training. That is 26.2 miles of pure pain, agony, and mental suffering. As I went through my marathon training last year, I realized that running meant more to me than just physical activity that burnt off some calories and spent some of my time. Today, I want to inspire each and every one of you to live your best life through physical exercise and running, specifically. Through last November, I just woke up one morning and I decided I wanted to run a marathon for no reason. I'm not even sure why I had this idea pop into my head, but I just walked into my parents' room one night and I was like, do you guys care if I decide to run a marathon? And they just said, sure, whatever. I don't even think they realized how long a marathon was at the time, but eventually we did some research and they kind of got a little scared. So I just started running. It was pretty easy at first, just a couple miles every week. And even though I did sign up for no reason, the first marathon was actually had a good reason. According to Legend and Live Science, an article by Live Science, marathons started in way back when Athens, Greece went to war with Troy or something like that, and this one messenger had to run about 25 miles from the battle back to the city to notify the people that they didn't need to evacuate and they could stay there and live peacefully. The distance was later changed as the Queen of England wanted the marathon to run past her palace, and that's how it became 26.2 miles. Going back to my personal experience, I kept training for my marathon last November, and then through the spring I kept training, and I eventually got up to about a 13-mile run one Saturday, and then COVID hit and we stopped doing a lot of outdoor, and even we didn't have any meetings with people, and we all started quarantining, and we all got pretty scared of COVID. So eventually the marathon was canceled, or it was postponed to August. So I continued to run through last spring, and as most of you know, last spring our mental health was like rock bottom. It was the lowest it's been for a lot of us. So running helped me get through that part of my life a lot. Running through my marathon and then eventually into cross country, I learned how to run through my problems and not away from them. Running through your problems and not away from them. Running is it's not just soles of your feet to pavement, it's something you can strive for. It helps you deal with all your problems, whether it be mental, physical, or spiritual. It helps you, it gives you a time for yourself to think about what you need to do and heal and process things. If you want to get into running, you have to learn how to set a goal, whether you want to run distance or just run sprints. You want to plan and a pace and a distance for each goal, and the first thing you want to do when you set a goal is decide what you want out of your running experience. Whether you want to run distance or short, or if it be for health reasons or mental health. You want to set a reasonable goal and consistently work to hit the goal. According to Healthline, an article by Healthline, it takes on average 18 to 254 days to form a habit, 66 days on average. This is a little bit higher than the previous accepted number of 21 days to set a habit, and this means that you have to work a little bit harder to reach a goal. It's only 2 months of running, and then your body's going to be used to it. Now that we've been on how to set a goal and why and how to start running, this is why you should start running. Besides the obvious benefits of getting in shape, losing a little fat, Harvard Medical School has stated that running increases your mental health, makes you feel better, and actually prolongs your life. the average goal you want to hit per week is only 2.5 hours of running. And that would keep you, it would be the best amount of time that lets you live your own life, but also stay in physical shape. Besides those physical benefits, there's also the obvious benefits of losing weight, getting in shape, getting better at other sports. There's also mental benefits, such as helping with depression, anxiety, gets you time to think about things and relax. And when you're out on a run by yourself, you can feel yourself calming down, and your mind often goes off to all different random places, and you get to think a lot about what you want to do, and where you can see yourself even in 5 years or so. And today we've talked about the history of running, my history, and the history of marathons, why you should run, and how you can start running. All these reasons will keep me running for a long time, and running has helped me realize that I'm illimitable, and I know that each and every one of you too are too. And talking a little bit more about goals, this is it's a map of Valley City, and I've highlighted every road that I've run on so far. And one of my goals is by 2022 is to run every street in Valley City that's on the map here. And I believe that I can hit this because I'm illimitable. That's it.